People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube. People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at Purple Butterfly People. Wait a minute, I hear a radio. Let me go fix that right quick, shall we? Okie dokie, starting over. This is People7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my social can be purchased at people.etsy.com. And I'm here, walking all the way in there and back, wore me out. I'm here to cut the podge soap, of which I have two. One is an overflow, and the other is the main batch. And I was told the overflow, which looks like this, looks like marble. All I know is it's cute. I wouldn't have thought that would have been the one that everybody was, responding to, because I just assumed that the main one, which is bigger and thicker and cuter, would be the center stage. Now, the only tricky part is going to be getting this one out. So I'm just going to literally hook it upside down and let it slide itself out until I can get a grip on it. Because as you can tell, that's actually taller than the mold. Smells amazing. Alrighty then. Let's put this up. Ooh. And actually, I'm going to put this over here for right now. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this one. But it popped right out of there, so no too soft here. It literally came right out. And some of the soap is on the bottom of the mold. That's kind of cute. So that could be slab style. I was thinking I was going to have to cut it this way, then this way. But it decided how it's going to do it on its own. And these little teeny pieces of soap, I'm going to stick right back on here in the main body. Yeah. In fact, I think I'm going to give this a little time to, just be. And it could do whatever it wants in the time that it's just being itself. So, here's an idea. I'm going to take a paper towel. And then I'm going to put it back in the mold for now. But that'll keep it from sticking. Well, it'll keep the soap from sticking to the, it'll keep the soap from sticking to the mold, which has little pieces that were loose. Sometimes I get my words to cooperate, and then other days, there's days like today. Let's see what this is going to look like. Ooh, that's gonna be cute. Okay, let's get the back. And yes, this is the soap that I cut up that looked like, first it looked like mud, then it looked like something else. Then I cut it up and it looked like granite, and now it looks like this. Hold on. And that time the mold came out cleanly. There's no little pieces stuck onto it. But ta-da! Is that gorgeous or what? I can't wait to see what it looks like on the inside. And it does have a couple of little pieces that were soft, but we're just going to tap that on in there. And when it hardens up, it'll become one piece again. Now, we're going to put that there. And I'm going to slide this down and cut that off. Actually, I'm going to pull that up just a little bit more. That way I can have a good size sample. Whoa. Okay. If you had told me I looked at this, I wouldn't have believed it, except for the fact that I'm looking right at it. Look at that. Is that cool or what? And it's got all those colors in there looking like a piece of rock, which means this one's going to look the same way. I did take some mica and put right over, literally I took a spoon and sprinkled it and then took the back of a spoon and smoothed it immediately before I closed the mold, so that way the steam will sweat and congeal it, which is how I get the shiny rock type effect on the top, which looks like this. It's not so over the top shiny that it looks like glitter, but by the same token, it's not just plain. But that's how this piece looks. And this is how this piece looks, and that's the top. This came out much better than I was thinking it was going to. Because when you take a Mod Podge and you have issues with it, you don't expect, say, something that's just earth-shaking and jaw-dropping. You don't expect this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy with it, yeah. And these little teeny pieces that are soft, somewhere or another, they're going to end up back in this loaf of soap. Not real sure how I'm going to integrate it yet, but it's going to end up back in that loaf of soap. I'm going to put this over here. Actually, I'm going to smooth that a little bit. Then I'm going to put it over here. And I'm going to move these smaller pieces down. Now, we're going to slide that on up again. And do it one more time. See what happens. Is that cool or what? My phone never, ever, ever goes off. And the moment I turn on the video camera, it wants to go off 3 times. That's funny. Now, let's look at... Oh, and this one has a crack in it right here. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it looks like a vein in rock. So the rock effect is actually helping me out with the crackle in the soap from, how was the best way to say that? When you slam hot process in, sometimes you have to slam it, and if it's cooling off real fast, it'll put like a little teeny crack look in there, otherwise nicknamed the rustic look. But that's actually having a positive effect because it looks like it's a vein of metal or whatever in the rock. See that? Is that cool or what? So that actually makes a believable rock formation. I wouldn't have thought I would have this much fun with a soap that was just basically a salvage operation. Anyway, let's try it again, see what we get. That was a little tall, so let's scrape the top of my cutter. And that's all these little pieces of soap on it. But it's fine. Because if I make this again and the height of the soap is a problem, I can always take a regular old everyday knife and chop it up the right way. That's that side. And that side. What's this white thing? Oh, it's a piece of soap. Okay. Ta-da. And then, of course, the top, which really looks like granite. I can't believe it. Let's put this back here so it's not blocking your view, because I want you to see everything I'm seeing, because I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. There we go. Well, actually, let's lift that up and smooth this part out so we don't have to do it later. There we go. And that's that side. And you're going to love the next side. Look at that one. And, of course, the top. Okay. And the part that's a little soft, we can integrate into that little divot right there. Nah, I'm just going to leave it be the way it's going to be. Yeah. Put that over there. I'm definitely going to be taking lots of pictures of this. And maybe figure out how to duplicate it, because stuff like this is usually not duplicatable. It's like one-time shot. There we go. Look at that one. Escaping, are you? That one's got a great big red spot in it. It looks like there's a ruby trapped in there. And little loose pieces of soap I could smooth out. And that one's got mostly red. I'm thinking that red vein came from the, not the Patagonian purple, but the original coral, true coral that was part of the soap cupcakes. The second one, when I made it out of hot process instead of trying to cold process, because that was mostly purple. Okie dokie, let's try this one more time and see what happens. Ta-da. And that one looks like it's got a couple of pieces of gold rush in there. Let's smooth that out. That's what I like about hot process soap. You can smooth it. It does the cleanup for you, and then you don't have to do anything else. Okay, a little piece of red. And that's before I smooth it before I start. And I'm not real sure if that's a piece of the 24 karat gold mica or the true yellow. I'm thinking it might be the true yellow, but it looks amazing. Yep. And smells even better. There we go. And I keep worrying about my fingerprints, and then I remember I'm wearing gloves, which is kind of like why I wear gloves. But you get used to certain habits. Wow, that's got like a green turquoise look in there. I love this. I might try to do this again on purpose. Yep. Alright then. And there's not much to clean up here, but I'm going to try to clean up that little edge anyway. That's that piece right there. Let's see if I get the little teeny sliver off of there. Oh, well, bless your heart. Thanks for making coffee. It's usually my job. I guess she was tired of waiting. Okay, in this little piece, I'm going to take all these other pieces and mush them in. That way I end up with a whole soap. And maybe fold it in to a soap ball. Soap balls are always fun. Yeah. And that still ended up with the, I got a piece of rock look too. Okie dokie. And this is the last piece. Since this is small, this will be a personal piece for the family. I mean, we always end up with the size we want and then any extras. And for selling, they're all a minimum of a certain size, you know. Like if the soap is only 2.5 ounces, it's not being sold. It has to be at least 3 ounces before I sell it. There we go. And I'm going to add this to that. And that's that last piece. So basically, I ended up with soap ball, sample 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is my Mod Podge that looks like granite. I might even call it rock podge. Look at that one. That looks like a piece of Valspar in there. So I'm going to actually arrange these where everybody can see them. Kinda. And this has been People the Purple Butterfly on Twitter and YouTube. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And my blog is located at, wait a minute, I just did that. My soaps are located at pipla.etsy.com. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. I'm having so much fun with this. I'm distracting myself. Anyway, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, stay blessed, and stay tuned. Bye now.